Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is April 3rd. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you. We, of course, are live on Facebook every weekday morning, right around the same time. It stays on your feed, so you can watch it whenever it works for you throughout the day. We also make it into a podcast. You can check out all of our podcasts online. Just go to inform.com/podcast. Look for the Inform Minute or anywhere you find your podcasts as well. And check us out on all of the social media platforms, not just
everywhere.
Facebook. All right, weather-wise, going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But we still have some wind this morning.
Yeah, it's still a little breezy. Left over from yesterday's gusts that were near 40 miles an hour. Peaked at 46 in Jamestown. That's cooking.
Yeah.
That's some good wind. We're slowly getting rid of it today. Out of the north, about 10 to 20, maybe a gust to 30 this afternoon. Enough for you to feel it. Some clouds this morning, low hanging in spots, enough to create a little bit of a fog or a haze. Right now, visibility at 6 miles in Fargo. Not terrible, not super soupy, but there's just a little gray and gloominess out there in spots. Up north, you're already crystal clear, and that will work its way down to the south throughout the day. So sunshine eventually this afternoon. Temperatures then 40s to near 50, going with 53 for both Fargo and Grand Forks. Just a little breezy. I think 53 degrees if you're in the shade and you feel that wind will be a little bit cool.
Yeah.
Better feeling in the sunshine. Tomorrow, total sun, high of about 57 and a light wind. I think tomorrow looks pretty good.
Great.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
news.
thinking about a Zorba strip tomorrow.
Oh.
I know.
Things are getting real.
Yeah, my breakfast hunger is starting to take over what I want to do later in the week. Okay, so beautiful day tomorrow. Then on Friday and Saturday, temperatures warm up even more. We're looking at 60s, low to mid 60s, both Friday and Saturday. Does come with a lot of wind. It's out of the south-southeast, so it's helping to push in that warmer air. 15 to 25 sustained, I'd say gusting maybe 40 to 45. So similar gust to what we felt yesterday. Of course, we're talking about fire danger with that. There's a lot of dead things out there. The grass, just brush. Things are just dry. Obviously did not get a lot of snow over the winter, so watch out for any kind of sparky material to get loose on you. On Friday, Saturday, cigarette butts, tow chains. If you're trying to burn the garbage pile, if you want to do a campfire this weekend, and be very careful with all of those things. You don't want to be the reason a fire starts and then spreads.
Yeah.
So fire danger Friday, Saturday, chance of showers then on Sunday. So we'll add a little moisture to that forecast. That will cool us off into the upper 40s on Sunday, cooler day. If you're looking for a lazy day at home for the weekend, Sunday is the day,
Okay.
not necessarily Saturday. Saturday is too nice. Yeah, even though it's windy, like sunshine and 64, you got to do something outside. Put on a ponytail and go. That kind of weather for Saturday. Next week looks great. I've got a few showers still hanging around on Monday. We'll watch the cloud forecast closely for the eclipse. It's a total eclipse across part of the country, partial here in North Dakota, northern Minnesota. So we'll look at clouds closely on Monday afternoon for that. Right now I have some lingering. We'll see what happens as we get closer. Otherwise, 60s to near 70 through next week toward next weekend. Looks like a beautiful forecast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
it
that.
has snowed every single April on record in Fargo, so I'm kind of like holding my breath.
Yeah.
Will this be the one where it doesn't snow at all in April?
Well, we've already set a lot of records. as far
I
as
know,
that goes this
exactly.
year,
Like if
so.
there's going to be a winter that does it, it's going to be this one, right? So we'll see. But that does not take away from the fact that 60s to near 70 will feel pretty darn good
Oh,
next
yes,
week.
that will.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thanks guys.
All right, you have your tea time yet?
Not yet, but it's starting to get that season. Got to get the golf clubs out. I've been to Sweet Shots a few times, kind of knock the rust off. But yeah,
Yeah.
now the courses are starting to open up. In fact, today, golfers can get a few swings in at the local driving ranges, Meadows and Village Green. They're going to have their driving ranges opening at 9 o'clock this morning. The full courses are going to be open up on Friday, and they aren't the only driving range and golf courses opening this week. The Leonard Country Club set to open tomorrow morning at 10. Fargo Parks is opening up driving ranges at Rose Creek, Osgood, and Edgewood at 10 o'clock on Friday. And then all 18 holes of Rose Creek will be open at noon on Friday. And I would suspect all of those places will be busy.
Right now, 3 people are in the Cass County Jail facing a list of charges. Yesterday morning, Fargo police responded to a report of a stolen pickup that had just crashed through a fence. It's kind of close to the pedestrian bridge over I-94, that area. The driver and 2 passengers took off running. Police searched the area using a canine team and found them, at least one of them, hiding in a nearby garage. Kyle Mazchek, Kira Lovejoy, and Landrew Azur are all facing several charges, including possession of a stolen vehicle and possession of a stolen firearm.
New this morning, the East Grand Forks City Council and the mayor are getting a raise. The city council approved the pay increase. It's been 17 years since the council got a raise. Starting next January, the mayor will make $14,400, the council president will make $12,000, and council members will make $9,600 each. Council members had previously talked about bringing this issue to the voters in November, but they had a change of plans and decided to vote it through themselves.
Now to that deadly earthquake in Taiwan. It measured as 7.4 on the Richter scale. As of right now, we know at least 9 people are confirmed dead. That number has grown just since we've been working this morning. At least 700 more are hurt. 77 people have been reported as missing or trapped. It happened near a city where about 300,000 people live. Tsunami warnings have been lifted, but strong aftershocks are still expected in the coming days.
Just a terrible scene over there.
Yes.
Meanwhile, here in the U.S., the cleanup is underway this morning as more bad weather tore across the country. The storm system brought tornadoes and flooding to parts of the U.S., leaving behind a path of destruction. People in some parts of Tennessee and Kentucky are homeless after twisters ripped through that region. At least 13 homes were destroyed. The powerful line of storms also downed trees and power lines. 275,000 homes were left without power across 6 states, and those storms continue today as they head east.
Hot Mike with Dom Izzo coming up here, 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com. The Kleinman name is back with NDS Youth Football. You're going to meet Devin Kleinman and find out about his return to Fargo, plus how the Nelson family is handling all the national attention after Alabama's run to the Final Four. Grant Nelson's brother Justin joins the show at 9:30. That's going to be a fun talk. Hot Mike is on 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra.
And don't forget, for 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, you could get an all-access pass to Inform.com. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Be sure to join us for our next newscast. It's coming up here at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, and we'll be back tomorrow morning with First News from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.